My turn to kiss some trees. Oh! You totally tripped all over it. It's working.
I just get on me and I practice my He-Man strength.
Oh, now I'm way too close. You know what? Maybe that's fine.
There it goes.
Dust this out.
Oh no.
Dust him out.
Hi.
Hi, sorry, I didn't mean to look past your shoulder.
All good.
I just see that you're looking at the same route that I've been looking at right here.
Yeah? Is that Whiskey Wash?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going on.
It looks really fun. The only problem is I'm by myself, and this part right here looks a little bit questionable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really not too bad. I actually have a group going out later, and I have an empty seat if you want to come with.
What?
Then you can know the trail, and it'll be a fun time.
Oh, that would just put my heart at ease, just knowing that someone else on the trail knows what they're doing. I would love to take that seat. Thank you so much.
Let's go. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Ashley. I'm Brailee. It's nice to meet you.
You too, Brailee.
Oh, hell yeah. Obstacle course action. Woo.
I like that. This is the perfect amount of obstacles to keep you on your toes. That's not be like, this is a boring road.
Right. It's exciting. It's new. And every view is different. I feel like, like on that side of the hill was more barren. This side of the hill, we got a lot of trees going on.
For sure, I agree.
Baby snake.
There's a bigger snake just back there as well.
Holy cow.
How old do you think these are, you guys?
I think there's a dinosaur track farther up the path.
All right.
You want to go check it out?
Yes, ma'am. Lead the way.
By Poison Spider Trail out in Moab, there is a dinosaur track site where there's the three-toed prints of a dinosaur, but they're 3D puffed out. They're not sunken in.
Oh.
And I think it's because the rock layer made like an imprint, and then at that spot the rock split open or eroded that way somehow. And this feels similar to me, that it looks like it's the inverted copy.
It just kind of filled in the tracks.
Filled in the tracks and then flipped over. I don't know. I mean, because I can almost guarantee that this rock was part of that rock up there, because this is all dirt, and then all this rock has come off the cliff up there. So the dinosaurs weren't walking on a slope.
No, they were up there years ago.
Yeah.
This is actually very fun.
Hold on, I don't see. Well, yeah.
Wow! We're down the ledge again. Ah! Ah! Ah, here you go! Ah! That was awesome.
This place is great.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Hey, how come BLM doesn't allow vehicles past this point?
The BLM has closed some trails out here, but luckily there's still some great stuff we can see on this main trail.
Oh,
a lot of these trails were dead end, but still sucks. Still really unfortunate, but we're gonna see some petroglyphs on this main trail today and get some good riding in.
I love it. I'm glad that
Awesome.
this place is still open and we can explore tons of trails.
Yes, it still sucks. There's a lot closing, but we're still gonna take advantage of what we have. Use it or lose it. We're gonna get out here and enjoy it today.
Great.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right, hey, 2017 JK Rubicon right here. This belongs to the Barlows. Remember the Barlows? They came along with us on the jet airplane crash adventure. Anyway, this is his JK. It's a 2017. It's his Jeep he calls White Knuckle. When you're reeling, you're hanging on so tight and you realize that your knuckles are white because you're hanging on to it so tight. We just put the 40-inch tires on this bad boy. It already had its long arm kit and it already had the 6-inch lift, but we've done a bunch of upgrades. Because this sits so tall now, it needs a step to get in. And RockSlide Engineering is going to be really the key here because they have their power steps. We'll be removing these and we'll have these existing holes in the body. So we're actually going to install the RockSlide skins on as well. So, hey, I'm gonna get started. When they installed these, they had to drill through the body to put a bolt that went all the way through the body to the bottom of these sliders. So we've got to remove them from there. Just like that. Rubber seal. Anytime I have to drill into the body of a customer's Jeep, I make sure about 15 times over that whatever I'm doing is in place exactly where I want it, because you've got only one shot at this. We're going to be putting nutserts into the body, so it's about a 1/2-inch hole ultimately, but I'm going to start with a tiny hole, about 5/32 as a pilot, centered in the hole. Boom, that gives me my pilot. Now that drill will go right into that divot and then slowly open them up. I will now remove this rocker panel skin because this one's going to be right next to this existing nutsert for the original panels. I'm going to take the edge off of one side. About like that, so it can sit in there, and that will just clear that other one. We're going to fill these old cavities with some silicone, and I'm also going to put some on the inside just to seal it against the body to keep moisture from dropping down. I don't want too much because I don't want it coming out the sides. Very nice, very nice. There's our skin panel. Now we'll get the step out, but this extra skid plate is going to double that metal. So it's going to use a series of rivets and 3 bolts along the backside to attach it. So once the bolts are tight, I can take and seat the rivet, just like that. It mounts to the Jeep with 3 mounting plates. So really all you gotta do is just loosen this. Do not take it out, just loosen it, and I hit the washer. Just because the washer tends to kind of stick. When we get the steps mounted and bolted to them, the very last step, once it's seated up against the body, will then be to retighten those body mounts. But so for now, we just leave them loose. So it's a matter of lifting the step, sliding it in. The studs will go into the body here and also line up to these mounts as well. Driver's side done. Now I repeat that exact same process over on the passenger side of the Jeep. And so they have it all laid out. This is the passenger side of the vehicle by the battery. It's gonna come down, access one of the holes in the body, which will replace the plug with a grommet and bring one harness up for the passenger side. The 2 door sensors and our kill switch will go up into the body through the floor drain plug. There's the floor plug. And here is the harness. You remove the floor plug and instead you put this grommet in, just like that. Last step, installing the optional lighting kit. You know what, these look good. I like this. The skid turned out good. Now the Barlows could get in white knuckle here real easy. This job is complete, but we still have more coming in the shop. Now y'all remember when we ran the Ledges Trail and I drove Tanya's Jeep and got the roller fair lead into one of the big deep gullies we were driving through, pretty much tore it off. So instead, Tanya was the benefactor. I got this nice LOD Black Ops with the bull bar. I'm gonna add some cool lights. I still have to install the skid plate that goes underneath it. And these fog lights, they never had an electrical connection to them. So we're gonna find the wires in the original harness. I've got some replacement pigtails for these. We're gonna wire it up and see if we can get all working. Okay, we've got them all installed. I've got them wired now to my control switch. Let's give them a try. I'll have my wife relieved now. She's got her Jeep back and functioning the way it's supposed to, but you know, her white Jeep here and Barlow's white Knuckle, they are ready to get out on some adventures again.
Brailee, tell me why we're walking on this perfectly good road. I'm no road connoisseur, but it looks like a really nice road to me.
Especially when we brought these machines out here, right?
Right.
Unfortunately, the road closures that we were just talking about, have affected a part of this trail that we were gonna go on today. So unfortunately, we can't go over to those petroglyphs, but we're gonna go skate over to another spot and check it out.
And here's the thing, we could go to these petroglyphs on our feet, because we're all capable people.
Right.
But we didn't budget the time for that today. Right? We can hike 2 miles to see petroglyphs, but then what else are we not going to see? Because now we can't see it as quickly.
Exactly.
Right?
And the weather, we don't know what's going to happen today.
And also, we wasted a bunch of time because we didn't know if this road was actually closed or not, because the dadgum sign is off on the side of the trail, right? So it's like, well, does it mean no vehicle travel out there? That makes sense.
Right.
Well, why didn't they put the sign in the middle of the road? So we had to take, you know, a half hour of our time to look it up on the BLM Travel Management or TMP plan.
But good thing we did.
Actually closed.
And good thing we did, because Onyx, it didn't say that anything was closed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of other trails to go and explore, so.
You're right. Don't let me be the Eeyore of the
You
group.
are the
Let's go
Eeyore of the crew.
Let's go have a good time.
Maybe.
Let's do it.
So what do you like to do for fun? Like,
So side-by-sides are not my thing. I'm a Jeep person. I have an 89 YJ and I just bought an 82 CJ7. Both of them are like the same build. They're amazing. They have a Chevy 350 TBI. And I take them to Sand Hollow, to Moab. I trailer down myself, and it's really fun. I like being independent, being able to off-road to go where I need to go. I think keep going that way. What do you like to do?
river rafting is a big family favorite of ours. I'd like to go to Vernal. They have a lot of dinosaur stuff down in Vernal and whitewater rafting.
Can you like raft to the dinosaur
Yes.
stuff? What?
Yes, you can raft through, and they have like dinosaur bones up on the wall of the river.
I would love to try whitewater rafting. I've never done it before.
Hey, maybe this summer you'll get a chance.
I would love that. I've got a kayak that I use for fishing. I put a fish finder on it, and that's more what I do. I fish and I hunt and I off-road, and those are more my hobby.
I thought this trail was easy, but this is some stuff.
I think it's easy, but with an intimidating view.
It's gonna get real skinny for all of us.
Also, you totally don't have to ride if you're not comfortable with it, because I know it's sketch, because that's spooky. I need someone to spot me, though. Make sure everything's secure.
Yeah, I am sorry, I don't.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's almost straight line to me. You're gonna go up on there and then up on this stuff, but you'll be fine.
Okay, I don't know where the tire sits, so I'm just gonna watch you. It's time to announce our weekly sticker winner. This week, the sticker winner is Brent Burkett. You've won a 12-month-long elite membership package for Onyx Off-Road. Whether you're hunting, fishing, or wheeling, Onyx is the most trusted mapping and navigation app around. Visit onyxmaps.com for more information. Congratulations, Brent, and be sure to send us an email, message us on Facebook, or leave us a voicemail to claim your prize.
Paisley,
Yeah,
let's go look over the edge.
but it's scary.
Let's crawl out there. Let's go, let's go. Oh, holy smokes.
It's too high.
It's pretty high. How high do you think it is?
Maybe 3,000 feet?
I think 3,000 might be a little high. I'm familiar with like the cliffs in the Moab area. They're like 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying this one from here all the way to the bottom down there is like 600-700 feet.
6'7"?
6'7"?
6'7"?
Hey, thanks for continuing to letting me drive today. This has been really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for driving. It gives me a chance to navigate and enjoy this view and not have to do both.
Yeah, sometimes it is hard to do both, especially when you're on your own.
Yep. Exactly.
Am I going that way?
Yes. Yep. Follow that way.
Oh, the trees are getting so big and pretty over here.
Oh my gosh, look at this big wash. Wow.
Yeah. Now it's...
Have you heard of Blue Ribbon Coalition?
No, I haven't. It's pretty good.
Yeah, they're a big proponent for keeping trails open, and they do a lot of work getting public engagement to get comments to send to legislators to keep trails open, and they kind of create guides to like show people. Yeah, and a lot of that is using it. Like the fact that we're out here enjoying these trails is what's going to keep them open, and that's what a lot of lawmakers need to see. Like we are out here using it. It's important to keep these trails open.
Now where?
My map's off. That way. Sure.
You're my
Yeah.
GPS.
Yes, I am. This is funny because I'm like historically known for not being good at directions with this. But so I'm turning over a new leaf. Stays pretty straight through here.
Okay.
However you can maneuver through this.
Yeah, let's do that. I like the diverse trails like this. I like how it's like rocky and like kind of hard,
choose,
and then
like we could go like choose our level of difficulty. But it's all pretty easy, family friendly.
bumpy, but that's okay.
Yeah, the right turn overlook view is awesome. Like, I would give it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Are you ready for a 7 out of 10 view right now?
Oh, Brailee, this place is beautiful.
We are really high up right now. Check out this view.
So peaceful.
We haven't seen anybody else too.
No, we haven't, have we? It's been great, riding all alone.
It's been so quiet.
Oh, don't go so close.
So spooky.
It makes my stomach really does flip. It really does flip.
Mine too, it's like
Oh.
sickening.
That's as good as I got.
There's like an undercut going on right here too. I don't like that. Beautiful though. I'm glad we came out here, we made it up. The weather was beautiful. We haven't seen any other soul.
You know what I'm getting excited for?
What?
Some burgers
Yeah?
at the lodge.
Big Mountain Lodge?
You know it.
I love those burgers.
Shall we go eat?
Let's go get some burgers.